What's going on, Edge of Philly sports fans? What's going on? What's left the Sixers fans? Oh, oh my Lord! Please, please, don't tell me this is how it's going to write itself off for the next month. Did this 76ers team? Did this 76ers team give up on the head coach? I mean, think about that for a second. Because the Sixers only gave you 3/4 of basket, 3 1/4 of basketball, and then there was no life, really no life in that second half. Maybe that's just maybe I'm going off my edges by saying that the team gave up on Nick Nurse. But where is the life in this team? Where? It's gone. The life has been sucked out of the Wells Fargo Center. Their defense was horrendous in that second half. To me, anyway. Dallas did whatever they wanted. And this was a real quiet night from Luka. And Josh Green looked like an absolute all-star out there. That just beat the brakes off this team that just has no life. Yeah. Todd Green is absolutely right. Thanks for checking in, Todd. He goes, I'm in a Philadelphia sports depression. And if you watch my show, Todd, on Sunday mornings at 9 o'clock p.m. and a.m., I truly stated that this town has frostbite. With all the winter teams. Starting from January. The Eagles fell into the ground. Have no life on that football team. The Flyers without Carter Hart, and I know he's got a lot of off the ice issues going on right now. Well, but without him in the lineup, that team looks lifeless. And now you get to the 76ers team without Joel Embiid. Well, a lot of people out there said, let's trade him. Do you see what happens when you want to trade a MVP caliber player? Do you see this? Do you see what happens when Joel Embiid is not on the floor? Do you see what happens? There's no life. And maybe some people are right. Maybe we're just now too late on trading him because he can't stay healthy. Oh, my man Joe Howe checking in. What's up, Joe? And Joe, it was nice to meet you on Friday, sir. It was very nice to meet you, my man. Good to see you down at the Wings game. I hope you return down to the Wells Fargo Center. Yeah, tough loss indeed. There's nothing much you could say about this team. I mean, just really, I mean, Kelly Oubre had a nice game. Again, in that first half, they looked like they had something going together. They had looked like they were just, stacking away some points. You had, Tobias Harris, in the paint with his nice little elbow jumpers. He looked really sharp in the first. He was dishing the ball out. He had 5 assists, 14 points. Kelly Oubre, same. He had 6 rebounds, 17 points. Again, it's quiet night for Maxey as well. Only 12 points for Maxey. And then the bench. Then the bench is the stinger to this whole thing. The gray area. Nothing is coming off the bench and doing anything for you. Nothing. I mean, Mo Bamba had 10 boards, if you're happy with that. I like Marcus Morris. Only 1-3, 7 points. Mo Bamba won with 5. Patrick Beverly with 7. Jared Springer with 6. Not that going to get things done around here. And I got to ask Nick Nurse, what are we doing, man? Mr. Smith. I like to call him Mr. Smith because I'm going to butcher his first name. Mr. Smith put a 5 or 6 on Saturday night, man, from the perimeter. Why didn't he get more playing time? He's a ball of energy right now. You need any kind of life that you get from this bench, from this team overall. Terquavion Smith should have been starting. Should have been had more playing time. Should have more playing time. Joe House says, I believe the Sixers would make a move to get Drummond. Listen, it's funny you say that, Joe, because me and my wife's uncle, Bernie, we were talking about this. We need Drummond back. We need any kind of life down low. But what are the 76ers going to do come trade deadline? Because you cannot take this slope any further. You can't. This was a lifeless. This was process basketball again. I'm watching process basketball again, and it's bothering me. It's bothering me. Like when you look at things, did you really? I mean, without Joel Embiid, this team's in the ground. The tread in the mud is just it's spinning, but it's going nowhere. And again, 76ers fans, for the ones who want Joel Embiid out of here, did you see this? Did you see what's out there? You have hot garbage. You want to get rid of them? You want to bring in a handful of talent? You'll still get hot garbage. You're not going to get the same value back. When Joel Embiid is healthy, he's the best basketball player in the NBA. Key word, when. We need to stay put. Mortgaging assists in hopes of Embiid return is mispractice. It's malpractice. We need to rebuild, and I have been through the process, and we need it. Draft skills, wings. That's the future. Yeah, look, and you're right. In some regards, Rudy Poo, I agree. They definitely could use a wing defender. They could use a 3-and-D kind of guy. Mr. Rudy Poo checking in again. He goes, Pat, we have no choice. He's never healthy. It's a wings league. I, Listen, Mr. Rudy Poo, you're not wrong. He's never healthy. He was healthy one time last year. And even then, and I think my broadcast partner, Mike Laro, is the biggest buffoon walking God's green earth. But however, he makes some key points. You were healthy last year, and where were you on the floor? Don't use fatigue. My broadcast partner, Mitchie Poo. What's going on, buddy? And I feel bad for you. I told you you're going to walk into a mess. I warned you. I warned you, Mitch. You want to go down there and watch its action. I warned you, buddy. You saw a great first half. And then they might as well just thrown you in there at that point in the second half. I mean, I'm not going to say they didn't keep it competitive until that late, but there was just no. It's weird. Like they kept it competitive, but yet there was just the it factor was gone. Like I said, we need wing defenders, guys who can play solid defense, and that's and Dallas just the Mavericks just picked their shots. They were just picking their shots. They found that guys in spacing, in the paint, on the perimeter. It's like I said, the team can only give you a half a basketball. Three quarters of basketball. That's all they have to offer us. Mitch chiming in says, no identity without Joel Embiid. Totally correct. Totally correct. We made Josh Green look like Steph Curry. Yeah. Yeah. Uh, I just understand. I just don't understand 76ers fans who think we can still go anywhere with JoJo. We need to throw every pick on a 6'7", 6'7", 6'9" wing until he hit it one or two. Yeah, but don't you think though, Mr. Rudy Poo? Don't you think we just need that one guy, just that one offensive player who could turn things around? I saw somewhere today that with the Pistons had interest in Toby. Does that mean we can get Boban? That would speak to me. Oh, my man Dave Yarnold check into the program. What's up, Dave? What's going on, buddy? Hey, Goller, can I get prayers to a man? She was in a car accident this morning. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, buddy. A little scared, but she seems okay. Well, that's good news, Dave. That's good news, bud. Sorry to hear that, brother. Keep you in my prayers, my man. Patrick, why the heck are you doing shows of yourself? Seriously. Because, buddy, here on the UP, guys get signed to other assignments, and I'm here for you. I'm here to provide the people there, Ryan. I like talking to you guys. I like talking to the fans. I talk to myself often. I'm a strange cat. Okay, it happens. Guys are busy tonight, but you're here with me, the Gobbler. We haven't drafted a 6'7" wing in years, maybe since Ben. Yeah, I was thinking about that too, brother. Boban's like 36 pounds. I get it, Mr. Rudy Poo, but I'm just saying anything's better than what you have now. Age is just a number, brother. Take it, take it. It might be the same equal value from Toby, maybe a little better, but something's got to be parallel with Maxi right now. Something. That's what I love to hear. Yeah, me too. Look, I often talk to myself. No problem, Ryan. As soon as I get out here, I'll be talking to my buddy Jeff. Hey, what's going on? There he is. He's somewhere around. Dude, we are collecting 35-year-olds. Definitely, definitely Infinity Stones. Yes, yes. Listen, I'll take any kind of offer right now. Maybe it's me just pushing the panic button right now. And listen, just I hope that they can get a couple wins under their belt. Now, listen, on paper, you have the Golden State coming in. That's probably an L. But after that, you got Atlanta, and then you got the Wizards. Hopefully, we can manufacture some kind of W's. Hopefully, that we can do that. Hopefully, we can manufacture some kind of W's. We need it. And like I said, I just watched today's game, and it's pitiful. Like, and again, the first half was great. I mean, they were kicking the ball out on the perimeter. Guys were making their shots. Kelly Oubre looked great. Kelly Oubre was just making dunks and finding his way to the rim, etc., etc. Toby had a couple nice jump shots in the perimeter, inside the paint rather, and those nice elbow jumpers. Again, dishing the ball out. I had all these things. These guys were forcing turnovers, making steals, and then second half coming and rolling around, and it was still competitive, but it was just not there. They were just not there. Pat, we have to offload Toby and other pieces who can help a contender. Collect picks. Joel's injury forces it puts in yeah, and that's another bummer. Because what does the 76ers have that's really that's an appealing offer? What? What's an appealing offer to a rebuild team for the future? And now Toby is. I'll give you that. Toby Wool is a moving piece. Is a piece moving forward. And like I said, I think Toby's attitude in the locker room is what's kept him here for so many years. I think he's a good team chemistry kind of a guy in the locker room. He keeps everyone's spirits in the up and up. But when it comes down to brass dollars, it comes down to business, X and O's. I need him out of here. It's even better when he plays well because it uploads his value. But I need Toby out of here. I can't move life with Toby within it. Toby will be available to a contender. Give me a first round pick. Okay. Okay. You know, he would probably be better off to a contender. Can you imagine seeing him suit up in that Celtics uniform? Ugh. 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 Uh, it's just mind boggling me, guys. It's just mind boggling. But you know what? Why we're here? Let's get into some of the scoreboarding going around the whole NBA as we speak, because I like to do that with you guys who are diehard. I know you guys are diehard NBA fans. That's why I want to talk little scores with you moving forward. So here we go, guys. In case you want to keep up with the NBA, I got you covered here. Let's go to the games that are already finished. Of course, your 76ers lose 118 to 102. Then you go up to the other game. Cleveland takes care of the Kings. Maybe the game of the night, 136 to 110. The Hornets hosting the Lakers. The Lakers are finished at 124 to 118. The third quarter right now, you have the Pelicans hosting the Raptors, 105 to 71. They look like the Pelicans are going to take that. The Nets are hosting the Warriors right now. They're losing by 11, getting the tail end of the fourth. And of course, the Clippers about to finish things out there in the in LA in ATL, 130 126. And that's your scoreboarding look of the night. Um, sorry about that, folks. Yep, and that would be your scoreboarding to that tonight. All around scoreboarding rather. And yes, you guys, yes, send to Boston so you can see this. No, no, no. Come on. Yes. So anyway, guys, I mean, what's your thoughts overall? Should we start questioning Nick Nurse? Can we start questioning Nick Nurse a little bit? And the only reason I ask, I get it, without Joel Embiid, and everyone loves himself some Nick Nurse. But this, in some ways, you don't have the shield of Joel Embiid anymore. Let's see you do some real magic now. Let's see you pull off some really good moves while you're here. Now that you don't have your shield anymore, let's see you put up a good fight. And he showed me he hasn't. That's how you guys, you know what I mean? So, anyway, guys, like I said, this is great. I love talking with you guys. Again, the 76ers really need to find a ways to win. Again, Golden State's going to be here really soon. How do you guys feel? They'll be here Wednesday night. I can only imagine Steph Curry is going to go off. I can almost feel it within my bones that he's going to go off. It's terrible. It's terrible. It's terrible what this team has become. Again, I'm begging for early March basketball when I get Joel Embiid back. The question is, will he be fully healthy? You can't trust the Sixers doctors. They'll tell you he's supposed to be back in 4 weeks. And he's really supposed to be out for 4 months. I've seen this before. I've seen this rodeo. I've seen this from the 76ers front office and doctors. You saw him. He should never have been, like I said, I know I'm going off the beaten path here, but he should never have been in that game against Golden State. The man was wibbling, wobbling up and down the floor. There was already gasoline set to his knee. That game just put the fire to it. You got to give him credit, no point intended, but he is a warrior. And he battles. And now he's down. You saw him on the sideline. You don't think he don't have the anger and the urge to want to get in there and help his team out? Come on, man. Come on, that's a fighting champion for you. But anyway, guys, let's go again. Like I said, let's get into player of the game. Guys, have your player of the game ready? Let's go. All right, guys. Who was your player of the game? Was it Maxey? Was it Kelly Oubre? Was it James Franklin, the dog, the mascot? I don't know. Who was your player of the game? And I guess I'll have to go for myself, since I'm the only one here. I'll have to go Kelly Oubre. Kelly Oubre was very, very sharp. Again, it's just the way he just took the ball to the rack. 6 rebounds, 17 points, made 2 threes tonight. So, again, Kelly Oubre for me was your player of the game. He's seemed like the only one who showed up, willing to give this team a fight. So, yeah, Kelly Oubre is my guy. So, and of course, I got to give you guys what you call my grades. In troubled times, we are. So the grades. Again, I want to give the first half. I thought the first half was really, really decent. Against Toby with 10 points, Kelly Oubre with 12. We just couldn't stop Josh Green tonight. Again, 15 points at the first half. Wound up finishing up with 20. Again, you kept Luka with a solid night. So I'm going to have to give this. I'll give it a C minus. I'll give the C minus for what it was. I'll give the Sixers loss a C minus. Curious, before I wrap up and get out of here, guys, what grade would you give the 76ers tonight? I gave it a C minus to be generous. I thought, like I said, the first half was okay. They were doing things. Came out with a ball of energy. Again, yeah, Toby picking apart that the elbow jumper inside, around the paint. I thought the way they were moving the ball around, kicking it out, finding the guy in spacing, yeah. But, however, I cannot credit that third quarter collapse. I cannot give you a point for that. That was ugly. Ugly. It became ugly fast. Competitive, but it just a lifeless basketball, and that's what we have here. So, guys, again, for you guys who just I am your host, Patrick Bernard. You can also find me on Twitter under Pat from Ambler for EOP. You guys can also check me out. I am the Philadelphia Union and Wings beat reporter, so I do a lot of coverage on the Wings and Union. So, and with that being said, stay tuned. Matty, uh, Matty B should be coming on anytime soon. And of course, you got that. You have Matty B tonight. You have just a plenty of action again tomorrow. Speaking of Matty B, it'd be your Northeast Philly comrades, me and my man Matty B, tomorrow night talking Flyers hockey as it's going to be back. So yes, me and Matty B on the postgame show talking Flyers hockey. Hopefully they brought some life in their locker room, but we'll see. Excuse me. We'll see, guys. I want to say thank you so much for hanging out with me. I know again this is lifeless basketball, but all we can do is that we just hope for a better tomorrow. Hopefully this team will hit the gym, come out, swinging, and find themselves back in the win column. All right, guys. I'm Pat Bernard. I want to say thank you so much. Excuse me. And have a good one.